In this video, I explain zeroth law of thermodynamics. Zeroth law of thermodynamics is related with the thermal equilibriums. Okay. So what is thermal equilibrium? That you already know. Then it is very easy for you to understand the zeroth law of thermodynamics. Thermal equilibrium means when the temperature is same in a systems, okay, in an entire system at all the point temperature are same, it is called thermal equilibrium. Or in a two system the temperature are same, then it is, we also say that the system are thermal equilibrium with each others. Okay, so for understanding the zeroth law of thermodynamics, we take the three system or a three body. Here you see in this image system A, system B and system C. If two body or a system are each in thermal equilibriums with a third body, so they are also in thermal equilibrium with each others. Means suppose we consider that two body A and B are in thermal equilibrium with C. Okay, that means they are thermal equilibrium with each others. Now let's we understand in the details. Then after we move towards the one practical applications of zeroth law of thermodynamics. Now consider the two system A and C as shown in the figure. Okay, so here you see this is the system A, this is the system C. Okay, which are in thermal equilibrium with each others. Okay, means A and C have the same temperature. Suppose we consider that A have 50 degree temperature, C have 50 degree temperature. So we talk that, or we consider that the both systems are in thermal equilibrium because they have the same temperatures. Okay, so there is a no change occur in their physical property when they are brought into a good contact. Means when we make the contact between the body A and body C, so there is a no change in their physical properties. Okay, the physical property is as it is. Now consider the another system, that is a system B. Okay, now here you see in this image that is a system B. Okay, which is in thermal equilibrium. Thermal equilibrium means equal temperature with system C. Okay, means B and C have the same temperature, that is the 50 degree centigrade. Okay, so that no change occur in their property when they are brought into a good contact. Okay, at the first we consider that body A and C have thermal equilibrium. Now we consider that B and C are in thermal equilibrium. Okay, so what about A and B? So suppose A in thermal equilibrium with C and B is thermal equilibrium with C. So by default A and B are also in a thermal equilibrium with each others. So now if system A and system B are brought in a good contact, they will also in a thermal equilibrium with each others, equal in temperature to each others. Hence this suggests that A and B are in thermal equilibrium with each others. Okay, so first we consider A and C in thermal equilibrium, they have the temperature 50 degree. Now B and C in thermal equilibrium means C have temperature 50, so by default B have temperature 50 degree. Okay, so A and B have also 50 degree temperature, means A and B are also in thermal equilibrium, means all the three body have the same temperature, that means they are in a thermal equilibrium with each others. Now before moving ahead, I request to like the video and subscribe my channels for watching the more video related to the mechanical engineering as well as for the thermodynamics. For the thermodynamics, various link is provided in a playlist or from a description or a card from a top right screen of your mobiles or a laptop. Now applications of zeroth law of thermodynamics. Here you see this image, that is a system A, that is some liquid is there. In system B liquid is there. Okay, and here the thermometer C. Okay, so three system, that is a system A is one container in which liquid is filled, system B that is a liquid filled in container, and system C is our thermometers. Okay, zeroth law of thermodynamics is the concept of temperatures or equilibriums of temperature, means thermal equilibriums. It is basic of all temperature measurements, means for the temperature measurement zeroth law of thermodynamics is used. The third system C is called as the thermometers. Okay, here we see that system A, system B is there, and thermometer is our system C. It permits to test the equality of temperatures without actually bringing the system in thermal contact. Okay, so we are not make the contact between the system A and system B. Okay, we decide that A and B are in thermal equilibriums by measuring its temperatures. Okay, earlier we studied that they are in the contact. Okay, But now what we are doing, the A and B are not come in contact, but we measure the temperature of the system A and system B, and from that temperatures we decide that they are in a thermal equilibrium. For example, thermometer. Thermometer means system C measure the temperature of system A by inserting into it that's shown in this figure, and the same thermometer insert into the system B. If there is a no change in the mercury column, we can conclude that the two systems are at the same temperatures. Means first we insert the thermometer in a system A and we record that okay, this is the level of mercury. Okay. Then after we remove the thermometer, means system C from the system A, and we inserting the thermometer in a system B, and we see that there is a no change in the level of mercury. Okay, that means they are in thermal equilibrium with each others. Such thermometer instrument will indicate equality or inequality of temperatures without determining a numerical value of temperatures. Means it is not necessary to measure the temperatures, but just from the level of mercury we can also able to say that that is the same temperatures, or means equality of temperatures or inequality of temperatures. So thank you for watching this video. If you learned and liked the video, subscribe my channels and share with your friend.